is going on? Aloha. It's your long lost boy, Uncle Julian. And I want to say that I have 10,000 miles on this beautiful machine. I can't believe it. 10,000 miles. Jesus Christ. I'm thinking about like where I went in these 10,000 miles, and it's just amazing. This bike is literally just amazing. I've had zero issues with this bike. Zero. Not even gonna knock on wood. I completely trust this machine. Man, I don't even know if I want to do like a 10,000 mile review, because I don't really script anything. I just talk. I just get on my bike, hit record on the camera, and just talk. It's what I love to do. Cut. Action. So I bought this bike April of 2024. I was going through a rough time in my life. I had my Indian Challenger, and I loved my Challenger, you know. It's my favorite big bagger. I had it tuned, I had crazy exhaust on it, and I absolutely love that bike. Super comfortable to ride, long distance, whatnot. It was great bike. Great bike. I wanted something different, you know. I wanted to see what else is out there, and I've always liked the BMW bikes. I've always liked them, but I always felt like that they were just not attainable for me. But, you know, I decided, you know, I came into, you know, good money through my job and everything, and I was just like, maybe it's time for a change. So I just went to the BMW place, and I was just looking. I went with a friend of mine, and I was talking to the salesperson, and she was just like, listen, BMW has this thing called the Easy Ride Balloon. Now, at the time, I didn't really know what a balloon was. Basically, it's a finance that acts like a lease, and at the end of the balloon, I have to purchase out the rest of the bike for whatever its residual value is. It wasn't bad. You know, on my Indian, I was paying like $400 a month. So, you know, I was used to paying like that amount for a motorcycle, which is stupid, but, you know, with this bike, I thought it was going to be like around the same, but no. Literally cut my payment in half, and I was just like, yeah, why the fuck not? I still get a motorcycle, I save a little bit on a monthly payment, and yeah, I get to enjoy this bad boy. So I definitely did that. It was a no-brainer for me. I wasn't worried about like credit or interest or anything, because I'm very good when it comes to that shit. What did play a role is that I never owned a leader bike before. I was always just riding cruisers. So I was like, am I going to be comfortable in the long run? Well, 10,000 miles later, I'm still riding the shit out of this bike. Loving every second of it. Not loving this shit, but loving every second of it. Bike truly is something very special, and I'm so glad that I own this. So 10,000 miles. What is this bike? 10,000 miles. A long-term, basically like a long-term ownership, but it hasn't even been that long. It's been like a year and a half. Honestly, it's like I've only owned this bike for 1 year and a half, and I put 10,000 miles on it. I had my bike put away for the winter time. I took it out every now and then when it was warm. Like right now, it's late October. Halloween's in 3 days. It's 55 degrees outside. I'm geared up. I'm layered. And, you know, I'm going to ride until it just doesn't, it's just too damn cold. And then I put the bike away. But long-term relationship, this bike has given me 0 issues. 0. I am super, super happy with the way this bike came out. I'm super happy to be an owner of the bike. You know, this bike definitely inspired me to like get on YouTube and film my rides and talk about my life and stuff. You know, this bike's been very therapeutic for me. I ride pretty much solo all the time. I don't really have anybody to ride with. I did, but that stuff, you know, stopped. There's been 0 mechanical issues with this bike. I only like, the only time my radio, you know, gave me an alert is because my tire pressure got too low, because I had a small leak in one of my tires. But I got that all rectified. I put the Power 6s on them. I love these tires, the Michelin Power 6. These are great tires. Really, really great tires. If I had like a different bike, like an XR rather than a double R, I would have the Road 6s on them. I feel like those are more appropriate for that. I can't say enough how much I love this bike. I love the speed of this bike. I absolutely love the way it looks. I'm not too much of a fan of the 25s, but I do like the way the 26M double R looks like. I like those wings on them. They're nice and snazzy. So yeah, today I'm just gonna go for a ride, enjoy the weather, and continue to talk about this bike and what it means to me. You know, this bike is, it just encompasses like freedom for me. You know, I work a fucking crap job. It's not a crap job, it's just crappy lately because it's directly tied to the economy. And when people buy, I do very well. When people don't buy, I don't do well. But when I get on this bike, I'm free of all that stress. Completely free. There's no anxiety, nothing. There's no depression. It's just me, this machine, and the road, and my thoughts. And my thoughts are very quiet. Very, very quiet. That's why it's kind of difficult for me to do a moto vlog sometimes, because like I'm just so in peace that I can't think of anything to say. 10,000 miles. You know, I see bikes on Craigslist that are like 10 years old and they don't even have 5,000 miles on it. You know, I definitely ride. I definitely love riding, and I try to ride as much as I possibly can. Going back to the Indian Challenger that I had, when I got rid of that bike, I had close to 30,000 miles on it. And mainly it's just used for like going around town and commuting and stuff. Same thing with this bike. Like, I'll be honest with you, I have a leader bike that I commute with. A lot of people are like, no, you can't commute with the leader bike. But you can commute with whatever you feel like commuting with, whether it be a car, a bike, an e-bike, it doesn't matter. Are you happy doing it? Does it make you happy? That's all that matters, is how you feel. There's nothing quite like the explosive acceleration of this bike. You know, I have the Brent tune on it. I have the full aero system on it. And there's nothing that I've ever experienced quite like it. I've ridden a Hayabusa. That was awesome. As far as sport bike goes, that's the only sport bike I've ever ridden, was the Hayabusa. As much as, you know, the Hayabusa has a great pedigree and its rich history in the sport bike world, I wanted something German. You know, I like German engineering. I drive German. I always loved German cars. You know, my dream car is a Porsche. So I've always been somebody who just really loves German cars. Most things German. I like German heavy metal. But yeah, back to the bike. I'm getting ahead of myself and just going off on a rant, on a tangent, whatever you want to call it. Bike has given me zero issues. Zero. I absolutely enjoy every single second I'm on this bike. Every twist of the throttle, every pull of the clutch when I put it in first, every upshift, downshift. Quick shifter on this is amazing. I really absolutely love the quick shifter on it. What else do I really like? What do I not like about the bike? You know what? What do I not like? I don't like the vibrations that the bike has. You know, that's one thing that these bikes do, is they vibrate the windshield. So I changed that out for the WRS windshield, and it pretty much got rid of the vibrations. At least that's how I feel. What else do I not like about this bike? Well, what I don't like about this bike is the trim level that I bought. So I bought a base model, no power, not power, no heated grips, no electronic suspension. No electronic suspension, no cruise control. That's something that I really regret, is the cruise control. Like on my other bike, I had it, I loved it. This one, I should have brought the premium package. That's probably the only thing I regret, is not buying the premium package. But when I got the bike at the time, all they had was the white and the black with the premium package, and I really didn't want the white or the black. I really love this red. This red is just, oh my god, it is such a looker. I love this like race red that it comes with. Oh man, I wish I had all my thoughts laid out. It would be so much easier for me to do this, but to just shoot from the hip like I normally do my motovlog, I get it. It's a little difficult to follow, and you know, compartmentalizing my thoughts has always been a challenge for me. But yeah, I really, you know, love the support I've been getting recently from the motorcycle community. I want to be friends with all of you guys. You know, it'd be awesome if there's anybody local to my area that likes to go out and ride every now and then. I'm totally 100% about that. Go out, hang out. But 10,000 miles, man, in a year and a half. I've like devalued this bike because of the mileage itself, and it's incredibly windy out. Oh my god, it's crazy windy. Getting blown all over the highway. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say about this bike. In general, it's just it's been nothing but a blessing for me. You know, it really opened up my eyes to like the possibilities of motorcycling itself. I really don't see myself riding anything else but BMW. I love BMW. I think all of their bikes are stupendous. tremendous, very well engineered bikes, and I really look forward to maybe getting on. I have a fucking I had a fucking hair that was like tickling my nose. Very irresponsible. But I look forward to riding more BMWs. I definitely want to move that on the channel. I definitely want to take my stepdad's XR out a little bit more. But it's getting cold, and you know, it's almost time to put the bike away for the whole winter time. And I'm really not looking forward to it. I'm really not. I hate driving cars. I love being on two wheels. But I just want to thank you all for like basically just hanging with me. My quad lock is broken. Holy shit. Oh boy. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in, watching, and just enjoy the camera views with the 360 camera. I'm gonna film, you know, that Grand Theft Auto type footage in the back from, you know, as you can see my fat ass. Thank you again, and I'll catch you in the next one, alright?